Okay, so we're deep into Githyanki territory. Lae'zel lost her faith, in her like weird god queen thing, and so we're leaving and also killing everyone on the way out because why not? In the mechanical ways for XP, but also, well, like for XP and also loot, so I can like get enough money to buy that one armor from that one trader. But also, I guess it makes it kind of makes sense because, in
position.
Lae'zel's angry, right? Like she's been betrayed by her own kind and everything, so it makes sense that she's gonna like go berserk and kill everyone, right? And I'm along for the ride. That's how I justify it anyway. Right, warriors. He's the vendor. I believe if you kill a vendor in this game, they don't drop all their items, which is fair, but like disappointing because I kind of wish they did drop all of their items. Like it'd be better, right? Like in so many games, whenever you kill the vendor, like they only drop like sometimes just nothing. They tend to just not drop their inventory really. Again, which makes sense from a balance perspective because you don't want players to just murder random shopkeepers and then get all of their gold back or whatever, or like take all the items, like take all the OP items or whatever. Like. It's just so disappointing every time, when you just murder a shopkeeper and they don't have all their stuff. I have to like buy their stuff instead. How disappointing. Or like, pickpocket it, but I'd rather not go through the trouble. And man, these guys, Githyanki, they always do so much damage, even these guys. Just like the people which are shooting arrows. Or rather, boats. They're using crossbows, they're shooting boats, not arrows. Even though in this game, I think you can shoot, like you can use the special arrows of crossbows anyway. Anyway, I was gonna say, yeah, they have psionic empowerment. Do they have this in other difficulties? I mean, I am playing on tactician difficulty, maybe that's why. But they all have like just extra damage, which is annoying. So they always just do so much.
I need your help.
Ah, that sucks. Blindness. Oh, I hate blindness. And Karlach's dead. What the heck?
Nothing important is ever easy.
Nothing important is ever easy. That should be the quote for my next stream. Because if you're not following my streams, I always like title my streams based on just what the character is saying. I just quote the voice lines. I don't know, I just find that funny. Minimum is 6. Okay, no matter what. If I hit, she'll die. Okay.
These boots have seen everything.
These boots have seen everything. They're just so, I don't know. They're so memeable. But they always just say the same things. At least the player characters, anyway. Oh.
I need to hold on.
And I'm dead. Okay, game over. You lose. Try again. How am I going to do this?
One day, I'll catch up.
You know what? Misty Stet. I gotta kill these guys now. These guys suck. I hate them. I'm trying to stun you if possible. Miss. Stun you again if possible. I don't care. Oh, okay. That's good. Ultra Book. I don't care. I'm using it. These crossbow guys are so annoying. They do way too much damage. I mean, normal melee people are like, they suck too. Oh my god. Technically that was a pommel strike. We should be unconscious. But I don't know. I think this is good. Hopefully it works. There you go. That person's down. I really like this. Burning hands. Bam. I mean, just attack. Alright, and then just attack. He healed. Oh yeah? Stunning strike. Get stunned, idiot. Flurry of blows. Hiya! Huh, there you go. In this timeline, we defeated them. Just barely.
Road ahead.
Hold on, let me check your pockets. Oh, you have some resurrection scrolls. They're technically revivify scrolls. Not the same thing as true resurrection, I guess. Oh, they do drop some of the items. They don't drop every item. You know, I mentioned before how I was complaining about how Shockbeers don't drop the items. She dropped a few items, but not all the items. Again, it'd be kind of overpowered if they drop every single item. So, Knife of the Mountain King, probably good for... It's good for Asterion. Though I like the idea, it's Shadow Blade, right? What kind of like a Shadow Monk? I guess we could use it as well, technically. Monks are proficient in short swords. Okay, well, I like the idea of using a sword actually. So that's what I was planning my character on doing actually, like using a sword instead of just hitting things with a staff and like a fist, because that's very classic monk, and I want her to be like something slightly different, and try something different, you know. Defender Flail is interesting, gives you extra armor class and also resist, and Amulet of Branding, brand the weak. Those weak points makes them vulnerable to physical attacks, basically. Oh, looks like we can go over here. Alright. The outside. And we kind of escaped, in a way. I kind of want to go back, but we are very hurt. But yeah, I think we need a long rest because we're low in supplies and we're low HP. I guess we're gonna long rest. Snore. That's like Carlac is still burning somehow. Like her model doesn't reflect the sleeping animation. Let's see here. Well, over here is some people. And they're like, you know, waiting. I wonder. I guess I'll just say I'm not a rogue, so I will just attack. Yeah. And we should get the surprise, which means they are stuck not doing anything, which is a good thing, you know. Again, if you're an assassin type class, which is a rogue subclass, this is what you should be doing. You get the surprise of them, and then assassins do extra damage. Basically, they do like automatic crits if the enemies are surprised. So they're made for that. It's just that not like in a lot of situations you don't often get to use it though. It's the problem, right? As you can imagine, especially in like a video game. Like often you get stuck into dialogue, you know, especially in neutral areas. You slap someone and they're like, "Stop! You violate the law. You know, pay or do your time or pay with your blood." You know, it's like they don't get surprised. They just turn around and like just say, "No, no, no! You're not allowed to hit people." That's usually what happens. Or, you know, you get sucked into dialogue because, you know, it's like a story reason, right? You're fighting a boss and you're like, "Hello, I am Mr. Boss Man. You must fight me now," or something. So like you don't get the surprise unless you do some like weird. But you can manipulate it though. You can like do some weird stuff like, you know, you switch characters during dialogue. You move people around, but I don't know. It's kind of weird, especially if you make the main character like an assassin. Then you kind of miss out on dialogue like that if you do it like that. Let's see. So this is our turn, because technically we haven't moved yet. Our characters haven't done anything yet. At least the ones outside of combat. Again, kind of weird how like there's a mix of real time and turn based in a way, because they're not in combat yet, so they haven't done anything. So they can just move around freely and just choose when to attack. It gets a little janky though if the first person that attacks gets a surprise and everything, but then they have low initiative, then everyone gets out of the surprise and they move around before you start doing anything. But yeah. Okay, that's good. That's a good critical hit. I'll use Eldritch Blast. I'll just use Eldritch Blast. Bum. Alright. Oh, we missed though. At least we missed one. Alright. So it's her turn. Let's just try to whose turn is it next? Is mage guy and a warrior. I think we have enough turns. So I'm gonna attack you. I'm gonna attack you again. Stab, stab, and then I can attack you again. I don't know how that works. Like, why do I get to attack again? Whatever. I guess I get 3 attacks. I don't know why. No, I guess I do know why. It's kind of strange, but I guess the first initial attack was the first attack, but it didn't do the extra attack, so it kind of saved up the second attack onto the next turn from the start of combat. So you do again 1, 2, and then another extra attack again. So I guess that kind of is how it's programmed. It's kind of weird though, but I'll just stand here. Everyone is just threatening this one guy. We're gonna bully him. Oop. He's dead. Alright, who's next? Alright. Die. Alright, I mean, it's just these two now. They're not so tough, they're just fighters. I say as I fall down and die. Well, let's just get you up. Ow. Oh my god. Boom, boom. Level up! Yes! I really want that level up. Probably use Searing Smite. Yeah, try to save resources, but we're gonna end up short resting anyway. In which case, I want to guarantee the kill. I mean, this is overkill, actually. Screw it. Die!
Defender of the people.
Oh yeah, and I keep forgetting. I didn't use his, like, stuff. I forgot to give him mage armor. I mean, it didn't really matter at the end, I guess. I also want to level up before we go to the next fight. Ring of Arcane Synergy. Whenever you do damage to cantrip, you gain Arcane Synergy. Okay, that's perfect for Will, because he's almost using his Eldritch Blast, so it just makes sense. Let's see, what do I want to do? I want to level up, actually. Let's level up. Level 6. Now, I've been kind of looking forward to level 6 because I believe you get Shadow Step. So that's kind of interesting. You can teleport from shadow to shadow. It's probably very janky, you know, in terms of like where is a shadow and everything. But generally speaking, it sounds pretty strong, right? You can basically just teleport anywhere. It uses a bonus action though, so you can't do a flurry of blows and whatnot. But I guess that's why for Shadow Monk, you know, you're more focused on using your weapon rather than like punching things. I guess Lae'zel gets a feat. Though I am like considering actually, now that she's leveled up, I was actually considering making her multi-class. But it's probably not a good idea now that her constitution, it doesn't say here, but her constitution got -2 or whatever. But like, I'm thinking of making her into a multi-class. I'm thinking barbarian makes sense. Right? It's like the idea is that she you know, it's like a lore-wise multi-class. And I always think that's kind of cool. Where like, you know, I can make my own custom class that kind of fits the lore in a way. So I'm thinking like making her barbarian, you know, because she's like angry, you know, quite literally, that she's been betrayed by her own kind, you know? And now she's going on a crusade to kill everyone. I can also be a paladin, I guess. That kind of makes sense too, but... I think barbarian makes sense. I also want to respec as well to like, I don't know, make her stats a little bit better. If I walk over here, I should still be fine. I'm still invisible. And then I use Shadow Step to go over here. Yeah, okay. The power of the shadows. I can kill these children, by the way. I mean, they're legal adults. They're like youth. They're over 18, like if Yankee standards, and they're, you know, ready to die for their queen. These guys they have the dual wielding. This guy is a mage. I mean, I guess you should just kill the boss first, you know? It's funny how like in this game you just kind of nuke the boss before they do anything. So you don't actually see them do anything. Yeah, just kill you. Or at least try to anyway. Yeah. Surprise! It's me! Alright.
Keeping low.
Whatever, just do that. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Alright. Boom. Boom. Oh yeah, and I hit you again, just because I can. She can rage. Well, I guess she can rage. Yeah, it is kind of cool, like how like different characters can, like the origin characters, they can like have different classes, you know, apart from their like canonical ones, and they have unique voice lines too. And everyone is surprised. They're like, "What? You killed the teacher?" And this one's like, "Perish by my hand, Ishtak." Okay. Whose story, bro? Oh, it made her Floros move too, which is not what I wanted.
What now?
I wanted like all 4 of them, but that's fine. I'll do 3. Bam! Ah, dead. Yushu's dead.
Fleet of foot.
Okay, well, you stab her in the butt.
Prevail.
Oh, no delay. Sometimes the game's just delayed. Like, hold on. Boop. Okay, they're calculating. They're rolling the dice. They were like, they were like, the computer, you know, was rolling the dice, and they're like, what is this? You know, oh, this dice fell off the table. Hold on, let me just pick it up from the floor. Okay, you know, like as if like a real person is rolling the dice. They're like taking so long to read, you know, how much damage you do or something. Come on, you're not dead. Okay, fine. I guess I'll kill you with Lizelle. No, guess not. In that case, I'll kill you with Karlach. Go. Bam. Good job, everybody. This shadow step is like really strong, it seems like. Yeah. As long as there's like any kind of shadow, you can just teleport anywhere you want. It's great. Let's see. Propulsion mine. There's the. I mean, I could like sneak around and just take the egg, but come on. All right, attack. Bam. Surprise.
Future ends now.
Crack. Whatever he said.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's see. Gonna stab you. Gonna stab you again. Amazing. I'm gonna stab you again, because that's how it works apparently. And you know, can I push you actually? Bye. He's immune to the burning acid though. I'm just gonna kill you. Nope. Try again. And you're dead. Pushing strike. You know what? Why not? It does extra damage. Haha. Oh, and he's not immune to acid actually. It was only that guy was. That works for me. Eldritch Blast. Eldritch Blast. Eldritch Blast. Oh, he's freaking dead. That really works. In fact, should probably just do it the same to you. I could also just kill you, but yeah, it'd be funny though. Oh damn it, it didn't work. Alright, I'll just kill you. Alrighty. Now you guys stand there, otherwise you're gonna run in the acid. There's an egg over here.
It smells awful in here.
It smells awful in here.
Large green egg with an uneven shell. You can see a vague outline of something within it.
I can crush the egg. No, I'll just take it. Mine now. Githyanki egg. I mean, what else? I think that's it. I think everyone's dead? I think I murdered everyone. I think the entire crash has been destroyed. Alright, let's continue on this way. So this was a little thing I opened up earlier on by doing a little statue puzzle. But yeah, I was gonna mention something actually. So, just a small thing. I think I talked about earlier as well.
Hidden all this time.
But there's this, I saw like a Reddit post, basically. It was a while ago. But like, I think someone was saying how, and it might be a troll to be honest, but like, they said how like, how Baldur's Gate 3 would be better if it was like real time. You know, like a real time combat instead of like turn-based and everything. Because it's funny, right? Because that's because I said I like the whole like turn-based thing. But a lot of CRPGs actually were like, you know, real time usually. I'm just thinking like, I mean, other action RPGs, or not action, but you know, similar RPGs. Like for example, Knights of the Old Republic. You know, that's a big one from BioWare. That's a very much nostalgic one. I guess a lot of people liked it. I remember playing that game actually in like a random, I think, game store, like EB Games or something. I remember playing it and it was like, wow, look at this. You can like make the characters fight each other, you know? Or whatever. You know, you just like click the button, they're like fighting, wow, you know? And that's the idea, right? That's what usually real-time combat consists of. It's like kind of like an RTS where the characters, you just kind of click on the characters, they fight each other, and then that's kind of it. Like you watch them fight each other, you know, instead of like picking every single attack and everything, which to be fair can be tedious if there's like a lot of enemies. But like you just click on the enemy and they're like hiya, hiya, kicking and slashing and whatever, and they're not, you can't really control anything. You might like press a button here and there, but like otherwise you're just watching them fight, you know. Another like game that does that I think is Dragon Age as well. Dragon Age. I mean, there's a lot of Dragon Age games, but I think the first one is Dragon Age Origins. That's the only one I played. I never actually played any of the sequels. And you know, that's basically what the person wanted, you know, because I think it was like a screenshot, you know, like it's like a screenshot with some kind of post or review. I don't know. I can't remember exactly, but the person was complaining. I'm not complaining, but he was. I say he. You know, they. I don't know. They were saying that. They were saying that Baldur's Gate 3 would be a much better game, would be an even better game if it had like real-time combat instead of like boring like turn-based combat. You know, I'm kind of paraphrasing here. I don't know if it said it was boring, but I just find it ironic, right? Because a lot of CRPGs, a lot of RPGs in this genre are mostly all just real-time combat, you know, and maybe it was just kind of popular back then and people wanted that, but I kind of find it like overused at this point. Like, every RPG does it. Every Western RPG anyway already does that. And it's kind of, I don't know, kind of boring actually, because often you're just watching your characters do stuff, or like, I don't know, it's like what was that game? I keep forgetting the name already. Mass Effect, the game. It's like there's like shooting and whatnot, but like the shooting is like bullet spongy, so it's like it's not like, it doesn't feel like a actual like third person action game. It just feels like a weird like mix of an RPG and a shooting game. Anyway, all I'm saying basically is that ironically having a whole turn-based combat system, especially like tactical turn-based where you can like move around and everything, for one, is much closer to the actual like D&D mechanics and rules, and also it's fresh, you know. It's like it's actually newer than, at least anyway, recently anyway. It's newer than the old style of like CRPGs where everything was like real time, at least by default anyway. Anyway, that was just a random topic I want to talk about, but we're here now. You know, as I just mindlessly just solved that puzzle. And now there's this thing. This is the Blood of Lathander. It's like glowing and whatnot. It is a legendary weapon, +3. That's very good because it's +3 damage and +3 to attack rolls. So not only do you do more damage, it also is more likely to hit the target. So you can imagine, what you could probably do is put this crest in this slot, and that's probably the key to grabbing this item, right? But I kind of want to see what happens if you don't do that. You know, let's just see. Let's just interact with this thing. Let's see what happens.
Ornate mace hovers before you, suspended in a shaft of brilliant light. Brutal aches in your body yearn to take it, though you sense it will spell misfortune.
It's a +3 magic weapon, though. Claim the mace and delight in its danger. Everyone disapproves. Oh. Mine now. Even though I'm not going to use it personally, I'll probably give it to Shadowheart. Oh, little animation there. What was Lizelle doing?
Everything is in motion. All within these walls are doomed to destruction unless you act.
Well, this doesn't look good, you know. Uh-oh.
Someone find the way out of here.
Work on the barrier. I mean, I don't think... Yeah, okay. I mean, it's a very interesting little setup here. There's Lathander's solar machine. Also, get rid of that message. Lathander's solar machine is 30 HP. Does it have, like, a resistances? It does. So you can't just shoot it. It's also shooting this beam into this energy portal. I mean, let's just get out of here. It seems... Oh, yeah, also 4 turns. Yeah. Escape the crash or disarm the device. I mean, seems like a tough task to disarm everything. I don't think it's possible. At least, not easily. There's also a bit of a barrier here. So I'm just gonna Misty Step real quick. Whee! Alright, everybody. Let's go. Time to get out of here. Whatever, we can just jump. As a monk, we have resistance to falling damage anyway. We do go prone, though, unfortunately. Hopefully that's okay. Whee! Okay. Alright, I guess that's it. These guys are doomed. Yeah, okay, I don't know.
Hey ho.
Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Ah, damn it. I was trying to cheese it, just like, try to jump in real time. It almost kind of could, just interrupt it or whatever. The animation is kind of janky there, but there you go. The entire monster has been destroyed. Or at least, it looks partially destroyed, really. Not completely destroyed. Oh, okay.
One theft consumes all. Protocol 402. Our greed reduced Kresh Yilik to rubble. Vlakith, absolve my sin or skewer my heart. In each, you might make me worthy.
Oh, she's angry about it. Well, that's my excuse. Yeah, the Kresh have turned against us. Why should I care about them?
I care. Just because the Zaithisk failed, because Vlakith has marked us, makes this no less of a tragedy. I do not expect you to mourn, but I will not tolerate your rejoicing either. Skaketh. Next time,
Skaketh.
think twice before getting grabby with powerful relics in mysterious places.
Strange. I mean, I think it's strange, to be honest, because I've already murdered everyone, so, like, why is she so uppity about it? Why are you so uppity about it, Lizelle? Everyone is already freaking dead. I'm just killing the rest, that's all. Or, like, I'm, like, getting rid of, like, the aftermath, you know? I'm just cleaning up. Anyway. I don't know. I think it's... to be honest, I think the conversation is strange. There's literally no one else left in that crash. We killed them all, Lizelle. Why are you so angry about that? You know, it's like they're all dead. I would understand if we, like, did not do that, I guess. If, like, you know, if we didn't kill everyone already. And, like, maybe if the Githyanki were less hostile, you know, like, maybe some, like, didn't like turn against us, right? Like some of them like were actually sympathetic and did not like try to attack us. But otherwise, I do feel like, you know, it's kind of strange that she's angry about it because there's no one else left anyway. And I even save the egg. You know, the only one innocent Githyanki there, I feel like, is the baby, and we saved it. So I don't know what you're angry about, Lazel. I don't know. Anyway, let's go to camp and revive everybody. And let's go to the vendor. Where's the vendor? Where's the vendor? Where are they? They're like all the way over here, I think. I can just fast travel. Yeah, let's just fast travel. After a little adventure, let's just fast travel. Also, Lazel, she's still grinding her sword. That makes no sense. That she's doing that. So you're still making that sound, I remember. As in the background of like a dialogue cutscene. Let me just sell all of my trash. What? Not enough gold? Are you kidding me? Alright, fine. Let me just take the thing that I want. I wanted this. I still don't have enough. Ah! Why is it so expensive? Okay, fine. What I can do is probably like... Okay, and that, and then barter. Okay, now we have enough, I think. Hopefully? 2,300, yeah, there you go. There you go. That's all my money. Alright, give me that armor. But, it looks okay. I mean, I don't mind it too much. I just like the bones. So it looks like how you have, like, weird bones on your chest. That was kind of weird, but... yeah, it's okay. I was also thinking, like, maybe I could, like, just wear a normal shirt, you know? Just wear that as, like, my armor. You could do that, too, but... I guess it looks fine. It's very strong, though. Because look at that. Now we have 19 AC now. Because, increase our dexterity score by 2, so increases her to 20. Up to 20. And then you have some extra stuff, too, I guess. Like, you know, +1 to saving throws and jump distance. I mean, that's, like, relatively... you know, whatever, but it's the +2 that's very strong because basically it's the equivalent of a +1 AC and more damage, right? Because the weapon scales with dexterity. It's the finesse weapon, but also it's a monk weapon. Where's the weird skeleton man? All right, go fight these guys. Ghoul, level 3 ghoul, Death Shepherd, kind of scary. Skeleton man. There's 2 skeleton mans actually. Oh no. Sacred Defiance. Paralyzed. Uh oh. Cannot move, take actions, and they're always critical hits. What the heck? I mean, just you know what I should do actually. Yeah, I'm gonna use Sanctuary and Floros. It makes sense, because she's paralyzed, right? So, I think to save her. Probably use that. Probably a good idea. And I don't think it requires concentration, right? You could just do it. So, yeah, okay, that works. Now, we just need to do Sacred Flame, because I don't know what else to do. Boom. Alright, Karlach. Time to go Rajo mode. Ah. Bam. Okay, let's see if this works. Sunbeam! Bam! I imagine a lot of damage to the undead. I feel like, you know, this encounter is made for like a, you know, the whole Blood of Lathander thing. You have to get it first before you go in this direction. That's the idea anyway. Also blinded? What? They could just resurrect? Ah, makes sense, but still. But I guess they're blinded because of the Blood of Lathander. It has like a passive, I think. Lathander's Light. Fiends and undead are blinded. So like Shadow is just very like essential, you know, when you're fighting undead. I feel like if you're fighting undead, you basically have to use her. 2 attacks of opportunity. I feel like it's worth it. Don't stun me? Okay. I just want to get rid of him. You gotta get rid of that shepherd. Otherwise, all the ghouls here have extra, you know, resistance to everything. Which is annoying. You can also use turn undead. I mean, might as well, I guess. This is the only time when we can probably use it, right? Turn undead! Ooh, and it does damage, too. I didn't realize it does damage? It does damage? You know, it's like, what? Ends upon taking damage. Well, I don't know. I didn't realize it does damage. If I remember correct, turn undead in D&D, it doesn't do damage. It just makes undead, like, run away from you. Which is sometimes situationally not that great, but... Alright, and finish you off. Bam. Short rest. Ah. Alright, we killed the skeleton men. And they're like zombies. Good. Oh. You know, these plate armors are very heavy. It's a... I mean, it's just a common plate armor, but it's 18 AC, which is pretty good. But you have to be proficient in heavy armor. I could give it to Lae'zel. Lae'zel is a possibility. In fact, it'd be better for her, but I made her a barbarian, so she won't benefit from her rage if I give it to her. That's the problem. Also, a note. Duke Ravengard is to be delivered unharmed. Moonrise Towers cannot fulfill his destiny until the Duke has been delivered. Those who fail will face my wrath, then Gortash's, then mine again. General Ketheric Thorm.
The Absolute's forces have taken Duke Ravengard to Moonrise Towers.
You don't say.
Powerful asset. Just what are their intentions, I wonder?
I don't know. Also, the squirrels are dead? They even killed the squirrels. Those monsters. Oh.
Who there, wanderer? Stay thy course a moment to indulge an old man. May I inquire if perchance you retain among your traveling companions a man who adheres to the given name of Gale?
As a matter of fact, I do, and somehow he appeared in my party? Where did he come from? Why is he in my party? That actually makes no sense. And in fact, I can say like he's resting in my camp, even though he's right here. Huh? Is this intentional? I don't know. Anyway, may I inquire who is inquiring?
Should it be the nature of our acquaintance that interests you, well, you may safely classify Gale and I as friends. Should it be the nature of your present interlocutor that you desire to drag from the dark and unknown, I shall be glad to aid in your quest for illumination and identify myself as Elminster Ormar. Now.
He's in my camp. He's supposed to be in my camp, but like apparently he's in the background here. I don't know.
Ever a man of leisure. Would it pain you greatly to assist me along the little voyage I intend to undertake to this aforementioned camp?
I'll see you there.
Well, adieu.
Adieu. Alright. And Gale's not here. How strange. You know, what do you call that? A Gale scare? You know, it's like a jump scare, except it's a Gale scare. Alright, to the Shadow Curse lands. And click on it. And it's like, you're about to progress your adventure. Make sure to tie up any loose ends before advancing. So, I don't know. I was thinking like whether or not I should advance now. But I do believe this is kind of like... well, it's not really a point of no return necessarily, but it is a point of like... of no return, I guess. You know, it's not the point of no return, but is a point of no return. So I was thinking like, okay, so the game's basically telling you, you know, from here, before you move on, are you sure there's anything else you want to do, basically? So, I'll probably head back. There's like another way to go, actually. There's a whole other segment of the game that could easily be skipped. And I am trying to not like do literally everything, but I don't know. It would be, how do you say? It would be a miss of me Is that the right word? A miss? I don't know what the right word is, but you know, I feel like I should at least, you know, check it out a little bit, you know? Alright, so we're back at camp. I guess Elementster here. Or Elementster is here. Sure, let's talk. Why not?
Ah, there you are. Now, I hope you don't mind my having ingratiated myself into the most palatable graces.
Seriously?
of provisions. You find
Did you eat my cheese?
sated indeed. Really.
Elminster.
Elementster.
You see, that is to say, Gale, my boy, I've come to address a most pressing matter. I'll speak as plainly as I can, forswearing the accustomed frills that decorate my speech. I'm here on behalf of Mistra. The message and the charge I bring you are hers. Mistra has granted me the power to stop the clock, as it were, on the orb's rush to overpower you. Instead, you will be able to unleash its lethal combustion at will.
Interesting. This could be help or hindrance. We shall
Okay.
have to see.
Stop.
You must find
You know, stop interrupting,
the heart
Dream Visitor.
of the absolute, whatever that may be, and use yourself as the catalyst that will burn it from this world.
Well, okay, say what you will, but you can't force Gale to go through this.
No, indeed. But I think she trusts me too.
It brings me no pleasure saying this, my friend, but such is Mistra's will. Yours must be the sacrifice that will undo the absolute. And for your sacrifice, you will be redeemed. Such is Mistra's promise. Maenahastra mistrariel idalior thras annas dithra. It is done. Both charge and charm have been committed into your care. To you, I commit into care Gale himself. I count on you to shepherd him well on this strangest of journeys.
There's still a long journey ahead. We can find another way.
Or some other fortune altogether.
Even the waves of fate can break upon the shores of will. Farewell, my friend.
Farewell, Elminster. I'm glad she chose you.
Oh, and he's gone. Poof. How is Gale friend of like a, you know, the old wizard? Like the literally, well, maybe not literally, but like one of the strongest wizards of the entire like D&D canonical lore. You know, it's like, hey, he's like, hello, what's up? You know, he just comes in your camp and like, here we go. Here's like some plot device thing and bye. You know? It literally is just like a 5-second cameo. I was thinking of kind of swapping it with Gale. I wonder, apparently, so he has a thing he can use to blow himself up and everything. Can I just use it immediately? You know, it'd be funny if you could use it immediately. Oh.
Supreme Kithrak, has Vlakith sent you to slay me with your own blade?
I've not come to kill you, Lae'zel. I've come to aid you.
Smile.
Don't trust him.
Skakek Kir Gith Shabeleth. My blade rests. Mother Gith compels you to listen.
You kind of, yeah, you tried to kill us before. It was kind of an asshole move.
I knew you would fight, and I knew you would win. I needed to ensure Vlakith's trust. This was the only way.
Really?
I know you carry the astral prism, Lae'zel. Within it lies the seed of Vlakith's demise, and I intend to help you bring it to fruition.
Vlakith's demise? Shkaketh. I should run you through for suggesting it.
Okay, so I mean, this guy is like apparently kind of like a traitor to the whole Vlakiv thing. I was gonna say though, he said like, I knew you would win. It's like, seems like an excuse to me. The whole like, because we saw him before, right? When we fought the Githyanki initially, the first Githyanki we saw, besides Lae'zel, he was like, kill these people. All right, bye bye. It's like, huh? And now he's saying like, oh, actually, I knew you would win. So I knew you were the main characters. What are you asking of us?
I'm asking for your help and your trust. The Prism's tenant alone has the power to end Vlakith's tyranny. I've sought their freedom for eons. When the Prism went missing, I feared the worst. Instead, you've granted the opportunity I've so long awaited. All that remains is the key that unchains them. And I've found someone who I believe can provide it. Bring the Prism to Baldur's Gate. I'll be waiting in a taproom called Shares's Caress. That is where we decide the fate of my people. Lae'zel, together we will break our chains and be Vlakith's slaves no longer.
I am no slave, still Kithrak. The Undying Queen is my freedom. It is she who will purify me, and she who will ascend me.
Lies, Lae'zel, every last one. There is no purification, no ascension. The Zaithisk does not purify, it extracts memory and kills the infected. Nor does the Lich Queen glorify the ascended. She feeds on most all of them to grow her power and pursue godhood.
Madness. You flood me with this heresy.
Heresy.
I will hear no more of it.
What do you want to do, Lae'zel?
I served Vlakith the whole of my life. Learned her words, fought her battles. Yet she names me her Sharlak. Your words carry truth. I will meet you in Baldur's Gate. Do not make me regret it.
Alright, well that worked out.
Lae'zel, I see Talakma Gear in you, sister in freedom. Together we will be our people's light. Take this. It is a Quanith, a psionic detector. The Queen's warriors hunt you. The Quanith will sound you out when you come near their portals. Hear its cry and prepare for battle or slip away. Now to Baldur's Gate. I'll be waiting, Lae'zel.
To Baldur's Gate. All roads lead to Baldur's Gate, it seems. Also, can you just do that, by the way? Just teleport? I wish I could do that. Can we fast travel too? Can you just bring us? No, I guess not. I guess not. Well, there you go. A continuation of Lae'zel's whole story with Vlakiv and how she's been betrayed and how they betray her and she's betrayed them and everyone's betraying each other. Anyway. Oh, and she just turned back into her like camp clothes.
Only in Vlakith may we find light. These were the first words I ever read on Tirsu's slate. But they are no mere aphorism. They are law. They are creed. The root from which the 10,000 protocols stem. If Voss speaks true, if Ascension is a lie, if Tadpole purification is a fairy tale, then I have not sinned against Vlakith. She has sinned against me.
A very powerful line. What does Ascension entail exactly? Because she always wants it.
Ascension is a young Githyanki's greatest honor. Long ago, the Geich enslaved my people. They dominated our minds and bred us for war, until Great Mother Gith took a hammer to our bonds. From the day of our hatching, young Gith have one purpose: to train hard enough to slay a Geich and take its head. Then we speak the rite of ascension, and a red dragon comes to fly us to Vlaakith in Tunarath, City of Death. We are honored with an eternal home in the astral, celebrated for our victory. We are ascended. Or so I believed.
Let's move on.
Yes. I'd like time to think. We'll meet Kithrak Voss at Chares's Caress in Baldur's Gate. Until then, be vigilant. Vlaakith's eyes are upon us.
I kind of wanted her to eat worms. You know, that's what I was thinking the whole entire time. Because she has the weakened constitution, intelligence, wisdom, right? And it says here, like, perhaps consuming more would mend your broken mind, you know? It's like... There's no option to do that, it seems like.
This character does not wish to consume tadpoles.
This character does not wish to consume tadpoles. Okay, that's it.
As bad as it could have.
Oh, and Gale has more to say. Alright, fine. What do you want, Gale?
An audience with Elminster is never less than memorable. I'd have hoped to introduce you to him in less dire circumstances. But those are hard to come by these days. For Mystra to have sent him, the severity of her bidding could not be clearer, or weigh more heavily on me. Time seems so infinite when you're young. A month is an age. A year is a lifetime. It is a strange feeling to realize how little of it one might have left.
Well, I'll leave you to your thoughts.
Of course. Kind of you to stop by.
Netherus Orb Blast. Gale triggers a Netherus Orb in his chest, destroying everything and everyone in a wide radius. Look, I am curious. What does this do? You know, can I just make him do this? Why do you have the option to do this? This is insane. He just... Boop, so he just freaking kills himself. Out of nowhere, because, like... You know... Like a very curious... player just makes him do it. It's as if he has no control over himself, and your party has been defeated. Game over. Oh man, we don't even get to see the explosion. Alright, well. Now, I was just wondering about this. Oh yeah, this is a ritual spell. That's interesting. So we can just use it. So, yeah, because I got this spell kind of randomly. I can't remember. I picked it up somewhere. And then he can learn it, and so he can just summon. Okay.
Who are you?
I don't know, what's his voice sound like? I'm Gale, nice to meet you.
Oh, nice to meet you, dickhead. Last nippled meat slab called me Shovel. Don't like it? Change it.
Sure. Shovel is fine then.
So you're Shovel's master now. Fine. I like gutting, killing, tearing, smearing, and dancing on dead kiddies.
Okay.
Call me when the fisting starts. Oh, and don't be a boring shite.
Alright. It's a very chaotic, evil, little demon devil. Well, not really, what do you call it? Imp. Kind of thing. It's not really an imp, but you know. What can you do? You can jump around. You can scare. Is that, yeah. Well, it's every short rest, so I don't want to use it right now. And invisibility. Okay. You can just cast that, I think? Yeah, just... interesting. So how useful it is for, like, combat? Can I, like, hold items? Oh, no, I can't. There's no inventory. I was thinking, like, you can make it hold items, maybe, and, like... That'd be interesting. I don't know. I guess Gale has a little weird creature following him now. That's the thing. You could just have every... you know, every time we use him. But alright.
All is ash and meat. Yes.
Alright, Gale. Since Longstrider is a ritual spell, which is something I learned... Maybe not super recently, but last time, you know.
I was wondering about your queen, Vlaakith. What tales of creatures are terrifying. I suppose that's not how you...
Blacketh is unity. Fear and life and undeath. Eyes like onyx, teeth like daggers. There is none more perfect.
Sounds vile. I assume the meaning of perfect was lost in translation.
Shadowheart is so sarcastic. Yeah, interesting party banter. But yeah, I was saying like Long Strider is very useful. You can just cast it and it's just there forever until long rest, and it doesn't even cost a spell slot. So it's just extra movement, really. Very useful utility wise. All right, so we're just back here. The reason I was back here because there was a little thing that I found earlier. Trying to think, where is it? Is it here? I can't remember.
Nothing.
But a little thing I found earlier that I didn't really explore. So we're gonna head back actually and explore the rest of it. So let's do that.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Alrighty. So the Whispering Depths. So this is like a wall that I think I destroyed, and I didn't really explore this cave. So let's do that. Actually, there's a backpack there, and we can't shoot the web. Can we just shoot the web? I wonder. Oop. Oh, it did cause some noise though, and they got angry. Uh-oh. Hold on, let me grab this backpack first. 30 gold, amazing. Okay, it caught us. When hit with a melee attack, the infestation spreads to the attacker. Upon death, the infestation spreads to all nearby creatures. That's not good. Removed by fire or acid and doesn't harm ettercaps or spiders. Okay, so even though this thing, whatever it is effective, like weird maggot parasite worms, as if we had enough parasites in their brain. Fire! Okay, and the infestation, okay, it's gone. So now it's safe to just punch it. Oh, did we get infected? Damn it. I thought it was already like burnt off, so I thought like it wouldn't do that. However, seems like it did. That kind of sucks. Can you like push him back? Bye. Okay. And now, Gale, kill it with fire. Ignis. Alright. Everyone's just walking into the fire and the toxin and... Alright, well. Ah! Ah! Guess someone was living here, by the way, in this weird spider cave. Spider step boots, immune to being in web. I guess it'll be useful in this particular location. I guess we'll take it. Oh. Fae Spider Matriarch, predator of the ethereal realm. I was thinking, can I surprise the spider? Let's see. Whee! Okay. And then attack. Surprise! Oh hells. Alright.
Out of sight.
Let's see. Can you scare this creature? I guess you can try. Rawr! Alright, it's scared. Great. Works for us. Okay. Alright, now what do? You explode. No, don't use that orb again. I mean, just attack. Let's use lightning bolt. Makes the most sense. Ooh, okay. But he is an evocation mage. To be honest, I thought lightning bolt was not this. You know, I thought it was like you can just choose the target, but it is like a line of lightning. But I guess that's fine because again, when he hits his allies, it doesn't do anything. So it's actually best to do this, I think. So, boom. Okay, only 11 damage, but I got reverberation at least. Reverberation, penalty to saving throws, basically. But once it gets more, you know, it does even more damage. Attack. And flurry of blows. There you go. I guess it, yeah, okay, it bleeds. The spiders bleed, I guess. They bleed toxin. Alright. Alrighty, our turn again. Attack. Attack. And attack. Boom, boom. Alright. But the toxin continues to spread, though. Rar. Uh-oh. Ah, it teleports. Of course it teleports. Uh-oh. It's summoning its babies. That's not good. Oh. Where'd it go? What the heck? We just like transitioned somewhere else for some reason. Okay, you gonna get close now? Great. I wanna murder you now. Ooh. Ooh. 2? Gale, no! Who said that? Who's so worried about Gale? Oh, us, the main character. Spider Queen's Wrath. Creature is enraged, you can do additional attack per turn, and, you know, stat increase basically. Also resistant to physical damage. Dash. There's so many. Oh, and they also teleport. Of course they do. That's like prime AoE, you know. You could just AoE all of them. I can just walk up actually. It will do a lot of like attack of opportunities, but I think it's worth it. It's totally worth it. It's totally worth it. Totally worth it. Okay, took a little bit of damage. That's fine. And not enough movement. Okay, fine. I'll do this then. Yeah. Shadow Step. It's like in Bleach. Wasn't it in Bleach? Which by the time, you know, I started doing like a lot of like shonen, cliche shonen stuff, I didn't really enjoy it as much, but it was in Bleach, right? I mean, in a lot of anime, but I just remember in Bleach in particular, there was a move that a lot of the characters do. Murderize you. That's funny. I love the characters in Bleach, you know, they have, I don't know what it's called, but they do a thing, you know, where they like teleport around and they justify it by saying, oh, this is a special move where you like manipulate the space around you to like move really fast or whatever. I don't know. This is like BS just to say that they just teleport around. Let's use Gale actually. So I want him to do AoE actually. So we can use Shatter. And because of his like subclass, it won't affect our own allies, which is great. Oh, but it destroys the web. That kind of sucks. It's not what I wanted, but it means it's not the end of the world. We can just attack from here. Still not great though. I'd rather have Lae'zel be in, you know, in range. In fact, oh yeah, if I can use this stuff. Let's use fire. Because it is immune to like physical attacks, we should probably be using elemental arrows. Boom. And critical miss. Okay, great. Yeah, let's action surge. Let's use the fire arrow. There you go. It's dead. Alright, now to finish it off. I guess we don't have to waste the arrows. I mean, these are just little baby spiders, right? We'll just kill them normally. Bam. The power of holy light will destroy spiders. You know, that's all she needs. Whenever there's a spider, you know, just imagine, like, as if this is like a modern, like, setting, you know? Just imagine Shadowheart just hanging out. It's like, ew, a spider. And she's the sacred flame. And then she just freaking burns the spider to death. That's what she does, right? Also, that's strange. She could... This game is so glitchy. But, like, Lae'zel has all of her actions back. And her bonus action and everything. And she has 2 of it because of action surge for some reason. Huh? That's so strange that her action surge is like still a thing. I don't get it. Why is... whatever. I'm not gonna question it. It doesn't really matter anyway. It doesn't give you like a big advantage or anything. But... yeah, how strange that happened. Anyway. There you go. Poisoner's Robe. When the wearer casts a spell that deals poison damage, deals additional 1/4 poison damage. Very specific type of build. I don't know. They didn't make like a build that specifically does poison, I guess? Like a poison mage, maybe? Sign the camp. Silk Clank is your web grenade.
More for me.
There's a dark amethyst, though. You examine it. You can't shake the feeling of darkness that seeps out of this heavy orb-like stone. I wonder if it's this book in particular. I was just thinking it'd be kind of funny. Hey Gale, can you like... real quick, can you just check out what's down there, you know? You can just jump down here, right? It's only 13 HP minus damage, that's all, right? Just like, check down there and just go over there and... that was weird. Dead. It's like the Peter Griffin death pose. It's funny. Also, there's a face spider here? Was that the face spider that fell down here, actually? I remember during the battle, there was a face spider that kind of like when they teleported, it transitioned the screen for some reason. I think it fell down here. That's funny. Anyway, so obviously you don't do it that way. Anyway, so, you know, how do you get down there without dying? I mean, obviously I got the scroll, so use Featherfall. And then... jump down. Whee! And there you go. You know, a very creative use of the spell, actually. I'm just reminded of Dark Souls, actually, you know? In like a lot of games, whenever you have like a spell or an item that makes you immune to fall damage, it doesn't actually make you immune, actually. There's still a lot of places where if you jump down, you die. And even in this game, that's true. Like, it doesn't make you completely immune.
It's dark around here.
Broken bones.
Would be a terrible shame.
He must have fallen.
Yes. Do keep your wits, Shadowheart. Should a dagger
Oh.
suddenly slice your neck, we may never know who's to blame.
Okay, they're just threatening each other, you know, casually. That's what that's what besties do. But yeah, I was just saying how Featherfall, yeah, makes you immune to fall damage and everything. But there's still some places if you jump down, you still die anyway, like in a lot of video games, right? Because that's how it's programmed. But it's interesting how in this specific situation you can actually use Featherfall and then, you know, not die like Gale, you know. So it's just funny, like you can do that. So this is one way to get to the Underdark, you know, and there's actually a few ways to get down here, but this is one way, you know, and I figured might as well use this way. And also there's scary like giant minotaurs over there. Hold on, Gale, can you get up real quick? We need to wake up. I guess shout hard, you can just use Revivify. Wake up, Gale.
Weave, save me. I cannot take much more.
I cannot take much more. He's dying. His face is bruised because I made him jump into the hole. I don't know. Look.
Never wanted the easy path.
I can't stop making Gale my punching bag, and like making him just do horrible things to himself.
What did you mean before, Gale?
Oh, some dialogue.
Shadows for eyes, you said.
Merely that if the eyes are the mirror
Oh,
to the soul,
damn it.
yours have dark curtains across the mirror. No offense taken, I heard.
All right. Well, I wanted to listen to the dialogue, but we got sucked into a battle. That's unfortunate. I wasn't able to heal him yet. Oh well. I guess we have to fight.
Death is but a word away.
Death is but a word away. In fact, Gale, you just stand back. You just stand back over here. That'd be great. You have 1 HP, but I'm just hoping that the Minotaurs don't get close enough to even hit him in the first place. Oh, it looked like he jumped on Lae'zel. Like Mario. Try to Goomba Stomper. Ooh, okay, good thing we weren't on a ledge. And then attack. And then attack. And it's freaking dead. Victory music. Stab, stab, and you're dead. Alright. There you go. Some Minotaurs. Good thing the Minotaurs had some gold. Now, I was saying, like, sometimes it's kind of unrealistic how, you know, creatures just have gold on them.
Sleep soon. I may just get a tad malcontent.
He wants to sleep. But you know, actually, some of the monsters do have gold. Amulet of Unworthy gains resistance to slashing damage, but vulnerability to bludgeoning damage. Very, like, I don't know if it's like worth it. I don't know. I can never like keep track of who does what, right? And often when you're fighting enemies, like, I don't know whether or not they're slashing damage, bludgeoning damage. I don't want to keep track of that. So it seems very situational. I don't like situational items. I mean, that's how you balance it, right? Like anything that's like very good, you balance it with like a disadvantage, right? That's how you balance stuff. If something's just good all the time, then it's kind of like overpowered. But I want to be overpowered. Just want to be overpowered. To use up all our short rests and everything, we barely use our spell slots, to be honest. I was trying to save our resources, but I guess we didn't really fight all that many, you know, tough battles really. But let's long rest. Since we're down here. Oh.
I will have an explanation, or your head.
Walk away now. I won't warn you again.
Why are you two arguing?
Lizelle thinks I have something important to her people. She's deluded, clear
Lies. She
That
carries
was
an
weird.
heirloom of my people. I must know why.
Very strange, by the way. I've noticed, yeah, since the last patch, there have been some instances where the dialogue gets cut off, and I didn't press anything, but sometimes it skips automatically. I think that's what happened in the last patch. Ever since the last patch, it does that, which is weird. Not too bad, but like it's kind of like, you know, annoying. Stop this.
Incorrect.
Incorrect.
Bloodletting settles feuds and roots out the weak, the deceitful.
Do you hear this, tribe? Our lives are at stake, and she wants us to turn on each other.
No others. Just you and me.
Okay. So, any ideas how we settle this?
The bad blood must be purged. A jewel, come first light.
A Yu-Gi-Oh duel?
Get to prove you wrong and thrash you. I love it.
A lot of confidence with Shadowheart.
Rest, Lizelle. You'll need it.
She doesn't have an extra attack, you know? She doesn't have like 2 attacks in one turn. They're very bloody still.
Every chance to look the other way. But here we are. You chose this.
Spare me the justifications, coward.
If anyone asks, I'll say you were transforming. Don't expect to be mourned.
You can't kill my frog waifu. Stop. Okay, I'm going to try a persuasion. I mean, it's the DC 10. No bonuses. Where's my charm person scroll? Oh well. Alright, we barely made it. It could, you know, it could definitely end badly, where one of these two kills the other, but good thing we passed that check.
She's a liability. It's the artifact we need, not her.
Let me up, and I'll show you.
I don't know if this matters, but we need her, Shadowheart. Give her a chance. Also, you know,
Can I do that?
she's my frog waifu.
Can I turn my back on you?
Never. Thieves aren't afforded such luxury.
Loosen the grip on your pride for one blasted moment, won't you? We needn't be enemies. There's plenty of those to go around already.
What would you have? That we be friends?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Again, annoying. It kind of skipped a little bit of Lyselle's dialogue. I didn't do that. The game did that, which is annoying. But anyway, a lot of tension here.
Might achieve if we channeled some of that hostility back at our real foes instead of each other. They wouldn't stand a chance.
A lot of like, how do you say, like rival tension, you know, like I don't know, Naruto and Sasuke kind of energy here. Sort of. Well, actually, well, they're both kind of, you know.
A
have to keep going.
abrasive people. You know, I mean, Shadowheart less so, but more like Shadowheart is like abrasive in the sense that she's very sarcastic. You know, like she never takes anything seriously. She's like that kind of annoying, you know. Though a lot of people like her. I mean, I like her too, but definitely she comes across as like a how do you say, like a very like rebellious teenager. You know, basically is what she is kind of. But anyway. But yeah, these two don't like each other very much. But I guess they put aside their differences for now. And everything. And there's probably a bunch of fanfiction shipping each other. Because that's often how it happens. There's always like two characters that really hate each other, like media, and somehow they always get shipped with each other. Because of the, you know, of the whole, you know, tension. Now, what do you call it? You know, like frenemies. Anyway, so we just rested. These two had a little squabble. Now we can explore the rest of the Underdark, and I guess we'll see what this place is all about. It has a lot of mushrooms.
So, have we buried the hatchet, Lae'zel?
No. Why would I bury a weapon? Is it broken?
It's a metaphor.
I do not know your metaphor. But if you need help digging, I will find a shovel.
That's funny. She didn't understand what she meant. But she's willing to help, you know, and it's thought that counts. Anyway, but yeah. So there you go. You know, yeah. So so I think that'll be it for this session, though. So I guess I'll save the whole exploration of this whole big place, by the way, this giant place, this whole entire like location, by the way, that you can easily miss if you're not looking carefully. In fact, you know, I mean, sometimes people do it the other way, where they don't find the Githyanki crash, I believe, and they find this place instead. But yeah, it's interesting. There's just so much content in the game that you can so easily just miss or skip or whatever, you know. Which I feel like is intentional, you know, because I don't think the developers intended for you to find everything. And that's kind of cool in its own way, right? It makes it feel like your exploration does matter. But I imagine for like completionists, you know, it might be annoying because you might, you know, easily miss stuff. Anyway. But yeah, there you go. So that'll be it for today. I guess, you know, assuming this will be part of the video, I'll just mention like, if you're watching this on my channel, then if you want to see like the whole like full footage that's not like edited, you know, and raw and uncut, then you can do so by looking for my playlist. I believe it's like live stream VODs or something like that. I always forget what it's called. It's just generic, like, you know, live stream VODs. So you can, you know, you can find that on my channel to watch the whole thing. Or you can catch me live by subscribing and changing the notification bell from personalized to all get notified when I go live. But there you go. That'll be it for this session, and I guess we'll see, you know, where this whole place leads us. You know, there's a whole bunch of things to explore. You know, I guess we'll see.